was gonna reflect on it, but it's all the pay to win structures. Like at least in PUBG, it's not so heavily derived off of it, but then it is. Like, not to lie, like 90% of it seems to be derived off of pay to win, or if you're buying the same ISP or ISPs that are like interconnected through like illegal means to these companies. I'll fight against a person that's like that has a clan tag, not so much a clan tag, but changed their name and has like the whole clan tag that matches the rest of their clan. So somehow they get favored by the server, and their network connection always lags out just enough for them to win. It's so sad. Or they'll pop clutch, or they'll do like some clutch dynamics where they pop me from a distance. It's so savage. I hate it, but it happens a lot. I'm gonna have to run auto matching. Personally, though, that War Robots game is epic. I'll probably run a match after this match. I just wanted to run a lot of PUBG. But I mean, it's just the only reason that's what I was reflecting on. At least PUBG kept it moderate or modest. Actually, somewhat modest. Even out of the more heavy, expensive routes that the pay to win structures go. Then crates being one of them. That's technically the PUBG the PUBG microtransaction system. It's crates opposed to being able to buy specific items. The specific items sometimes becomes more expensive, but in Fortnite it's less expensive. You can buy bundles for like $25, individual outfits for like 10 to 20. In PUBG, it's usually like actually I can't say. I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried putting in any of my money. And I don't really want to, but I've known and heard the horror stories with these, and they're like a few, they're like sometimes they're like 25 to 100 plus for just like a basic outfit that you're not really gonna like. This is a season outfit, so I mean you have to work towards this, and it's still kind of garbagey, but maybe it's still kind of garbagey, still kind of garbage, but I think it's clean. I just don't like how some of the dimensions don't really fit. It just looks a little clustered. The movement features while parachuting. It's a little more fluid, more character movement, more realistic type. More like, not so much novice, but it's just like, it's kind of dumb. It's just way clean. Like almost like new to the system. I knew there was people going. Didn't want to push that heavy. Don't want to be too close either. Rather find a good place to move. Doesn't seem to be anyone following either. Oh, so I mean, like the War Robots game, I would really not play that much. I honestly got to it at one point because I was trying to start up school and everything. So I started training myself. I started setting up like regiments as to like what games I could, not so much what games I could play, but what I could use on my free time to decluster, like my overall like cluster of a thought process, because I get like some not really severe anxiety. I just get like very, very bored sometimes, so I'll get like ADD/anxiety/ just ADD/anxiety. Just like, oh, ADHD, that's what it is. It's like hyper. I feel like hyper and whatnot, so I mean it's like ADHD but like anxiety, so it's like 90% anxiety for me, but I've always kind of had it, but it's never really like an issue. I don't like get like heavy like like panic attacks. I'll fake those. I'll joke around like that, like sometimes like as a joke, just because it's funny, but it's really not funny. But it's hilarious. But it's like not hilarious. But either way, Oh yeah. So I mean, there was very basic games, and I played the game like per day, and I figured out you could just do it off of like 5 matches per day. And at that point, I was running like 3 to 5 minute matches, so it really didn't take more than like half an hour. So one solid booster, or I mean, you run one booster, you have enough time per day. And I figured in my free time, like in between classes, I'd be able to. Actually, I wouldn't. I hate free times in between classes. That's the dumbest idea too, is what I was thinking. So I figured maybe after class, or not after class, before school and whatnot, and like late at night is what I figured. Like I'll have like an hour before I fall asleep, or an hour before I like get ready. Um, because sometimes I used to wake up and actually I've done it a lot. Anytime I get hooked on a game, I'll play a lot. Like I'll play like a lot during like I'll play so often that I try to fit it into my schedule on a day-to-day basis. So I mean, there's no other way to exemplify this with this, but I basically ran the same system. Figured I have to figure out what's like a good system so I can so I can still play and be able to manage a full-time schedule, work, school, everything else. Like, because I still wanted to do the reviews, see how the pay-to-win markets go, how the free-to-play market and the pay-to-win market it's doing. Because I figure it's going to be very competitive in the next few eras in terms of money. And it did. It actually boosted the MOBA market, stemmed out of the free to play and pay to win structure. And the MOBA market now generates players like shooting anywhere from up to like 10 to 20 mil per year just for playing. Like, and that's like in a successful team. And MOBA is uh, multiplayer online battle arena, I think. So it's just an arena with like two different teams, one on each side. It's a third. It's not really a. It's like a fixed camera, third person perspective, like side angle. Like you're looking um, top down at like the side of the character, but from a distance, like a very far distance. Not really very far, like 20 to 30 meters out, like from me to like that wall, maybe further. But the character looks like the size of that icon, more or less. Actually, not really. That's kind of weird. But either way, I figured in the stock market, it's kind of like a good way to compare notes and to see what industry is booming and what's causing the boom. Basic trends, popular trends, what's causing the boom, what's not, what's going to generate a boom, what's going to generate like assets, what business is going to flourish enough to where you could actually gain some substantial money within the industry, and at least like be able to prove it on your portfolio, or not prove it on your portfolio, being able to add it to your portfolio. Not so much prove it, because you could prove it in your portfolio many ways. It's just being able to add that you generate, like, that. Actually, that's kind of a bad way to do it, because you don't always have money, and it's not always smart to invest, because EULAs in terms of service dictate a lot of your potential risk and whatnot in the end. Whether you're going to get paid or not is what it basically means with a EULA in terms of service. They're usually a lot of stuff happens, so it's not always good. A lot of the time it is good and it generates a lot of good money, but getting scammed a lot happens a lot too. Or I mean, even they get, like, even companies get scammed, so it's just like what happens. Oh, and everything's like a third party to third party network, so it's got to be even worse. It like adds to the actual like stress out. So it's oh man, I forgot what the point of the third party network was. Um, oh, a transaction from transaction to company, so it's not really anything's ever like solidified. Huh? I forgot where I was going with that part too. I just kind of memorized it. I forgot where I was gonna add it and spit the game. How I spit the game. And that's just like so outrageously horrendous right now. I totally shot myself in the foot with this. Totally wasn't paying attention. Now my squad's like halfway on the other side. I can probably still I can easily make it to them. I just wanted to get some kills here at Camp Alpha. These guys got close. Oh, nice. I would have been so set. That's so late game clutch dynamics right there. Mainly here at Sanok. Oh, well, I have 4. Oh, well, it's clutch. I have actual first aid kits. I usually don't find these out here, so I always keep them. So I always keep a bunch of bandages. So clutch though. Also I have so much bandages. Might as well play the field. I have to get my nerves back. I used to do this to like practice getting my nerves back, like just zoning out, like focusing myself, like centering my focus, almost like you can see the blue storm on the outside perimeter of the screen, like the blue like pulsating. That means we're out in the storm. So it's like narrowing my focus to only the centers. You're like being able to move. It's just so dumb this way. In this case, it kind of doesn't work as well. Oh yeah, being able to see through the fog and haze. That's what having to use your peripheral vision. In this case, would be like there's no vehicles. Oh man, I get so stuck. I don't even like say the stuff that sounds kind of cheesy in recording. Oh, these guys left a vehicle here. So clutch. I always figure I'm gonna get like lit up right as I like speed away. Like completely just like demolished, ruined, just like not just so much lit up. I'm trying to think of a better explanation. I know I've had like a better example or a quicker word. Oh man, not even clap, just like almost as embarrassing as being, or no, actually that's just heinous. Can never say I've been clapped because I'd never be that embarrassed. I would wish. I clapped a many, but it's kind of rude. Dang it, dude, I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. Oh wait, not so much make it. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, without using boosters. That's probably what I'm thinking. I'm like so far ahead of myself because my allergies are killing me. Or not ahead of myself, but stuck. Oh, this was interesting. Oh, that means there's a person up ahead, maybe. I hate when this happens. Oh yeah, there he is. I don't think the guy saw me. Or might have. Yeah, he did see me. Guarantee he's pushing on me right now. And I can't even auto. Swear. Oh yeah, he totally probably saw me and just not just like keeping his ground. He's like, the snub's got to push on me, not the other way around. Dang it. This totally ruins everything. Yeah. Is that what happened? This guy just got killed right now. What? He probably disconnected the second he saw me. That's crazy. Man, my dog's got some issues because it's being annoying today. It's like totally frustrating me to death. It's so annoying. She's like a big behemoth, so she like doesn't just like growl. She just it's like a heavy, deep set, like stomach moaning type. I mean, it's like stomach moaning, sorry, like deep set. Oh man, whatever. So stuck. Oh, that was so accidental. I figured I'd take these. I could stress less for a few minutes. Won't even have to worry about boosters. I am at a savage loss here for time though. Oh man, I just noticed how bad I'm creating and dying. I have less than a minute. Oh no way, and I even called it. I have less than a minute. I hate these vehicles. Oh man, this is so savage. And I hate when this vehicle does that. Mainly when I have to not have it do it. So savage. No. Oh, well, sucks. It's out of gas. Didn't even realize it. I knew I was pushing fumes, so. Not really. I forgot that these things are very, like, fuel friendly. Economical? It's not economical. It's like fuel friendly. Yeah, I think it is fuel friendly. Economical. It's not really economical because it's like a diesel. Oh man, it's like a diesel. It's smart though. Electric would be the only thing that's really economical. Even gas, even petrol is not really economical if these companies want to run it on anyone. I mean, can run it. It's technically what these companies run. Anything, no, it's considered economical in like the U.S. and other shit countries of the U.S. that harass a bunch of randoms that don't listen to stop dealing with a bunch of pedophiles. Whoops, a bunch of garbage. Such a dude. These guys knew it was about to happen. I was so clutch they shot at one of my teammates. But I don't see from where. Oh, I see him. Oh, that's his bike. Where's he? Ooh, that's some heavy lag, yeah. It's like devastating amounts. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Oh, that sucks. Nice, good thing I went prone. Oh, no way. Oh, this bike saw me. Oh, that's not funny. That's so gross. I'm not trying to play in the Middle East right now, bruh. I would if I had the time. Oh, what? Team got second. All because of that late run up from behind. Gained 12 points. It's not bad. Tried not saying anything. But that was just savage. Whoops. I did not want to do this anymore. Dang it. Just got stuck. Forgot. Since it's like only a single page now, I feel bad even doing it. It's like lame. Shotty's been playing a lot throughout the week, I noticed. See, that's what I mean, like with this game, also the schedule. I could even maintain a very like good school and work friendly. I mean school friendly. Actually, I don't like putting it as work and school friendly. It's more school friendly, but and with this game you can play like every 3 days. It's still not have to stress out. It's still like an hour to play. I mean, you're gonna be playing like half an hour games here and there throughout the week, so it's not really always worth it. I figure personally, with like the time span that most people have, it's like getting into hour, 2 hour gaming sessions doesn't really happen that often. Not like every day. So it's like, might as well just like, sorry, so it's easier to just save it. But I figure I'd be playing daily anyways, so it'd still be like at least like a half an hour. I just know whenever I have too packed of a schedule, it's the same thing. Unless I'm at like a friend's house playing video games or anything of that nature, it's just not likely to happen. Oh no, it is actually. I always have free time throughout my day. It's not like I've been pushing like 10 jobs. I wasn't really going to school either. Didn't want to continue in the typical failed system of plagiarism. And that's how I started getting plagiarized so heavily. So it's just like it's like, well, I mean, the proof is in the fact that all my stuff's out in the market just by so many different US companies. It's just heinous because I don't get paid. So whatever. I mean, not whatever, but I mean, I figured the same was gonna happen anyways. While not plagiarizing, but basically sticking to the plagiarism system. I've just like changed the name, and that's that. Even changed the font. They'll see it as a whole new game. Bolder font, bolder game, bolder approach. That's a lie. It's always a lie. The only reason it's not so much a lie is because your wife's a whore and slept around on you. So now you're just lying about how you're getting stuff and what's happening. That's what judges do on a regular basis. Man, this is so lame. I think it's because I haven't been playing these last few days. It's now generating more points per match, so it's like not really worth it. But how much I stress out, it might be worth it. That's so lame. I won't follow, but I guess I'll invite. I'm just not trying to drop pot. Kind of almost don't like the new system, the new dive. The head looks like completely uncomfortable. Like the character model doesn't seem like he's in a comfortable position. Even though it's just like an in-game character model. No actual. Maybe actually, I wonder if they use real people. Some games do. I almost wouldn't doubt it. Sorry. I don't know why it brought us to the single warehouse. As the other guy runs to the other. Oh, whoops, that was an accident. No, this garbage. I'm gonna take the loot anyways for taking my kill. So savage, but so real. And it was my preferred loadout. Dude. Oh man. I should have read that. That was, oh dang it. And then I muted myself. That was an accident. But yeah, that kind of, the feature's kind of epic. Lost a kill to it, but that's cool. Just because it's like right next to my scoping button. So if I do that again, my apologies to anyone. Because I'll do that like just randomly scoping in to look around at the area. So if it like becomes annoying, sucks. I would almost apologize, but whatever. It's not my fault. Oh no, if I do like the annoying one where I like spam it, that will be an accident. That's what I was kind of talking about. Where it seems annoying. I'm not purposely trying to do it as annoying. That's kind of what I was trying to explain. Since I deal with a lot of people doing it to be annoying. Well, yeah, beyond annoying. Well, you can now adjust each person's individual volume, so it's kind of clutch. Lost out. But I'm gonna mute my mic, but if you guys need anything, just I mean, whatever. If you guys see any enemies, just point it out. So annoying. I can't believe I lost out on a kill. Oh, he spawned me 2 bots as like a compensation. Oh, there it is. Should have got that 45 ACP. Well, whatever. They'll find plenty. Just want to push on one of the heavy hotspots. I used to do this like on purpose, like whether I had a good squad or not, just drop in at a hotspot, solo or not. Now I can't even do it. It's too scary. Just because I have like points to lose, and I know I'll get like onto like a, and it's not so much just like losing one match, like losing 30 points. It's not that bad. I just get consistent losses. It's like 30 points turns into 100, 100 turns into like 200. It's like, boom, son, wrecked. There you go. That's a good, good word, wrecked. That's funny. Would have been way better. Oh man, don't damn it. Oh man. Oh god. Oh, it's so disgusting dealing with pedophiles. I mean, with garbage, scum. A lot of these funniest, or not funniest, unfortunate. That's so fucked up. Funniest would be funny as how people should be demolished for endorsing half this shit. These countries do to people. Left this guy high and dry. But I just don't run anything through my network. I just don't run anything through my network sometimes. It's just rude how this country violates people's rights. And they just cover it up through the media. Even Trump kind of got violated. It's almost as if they let him do what he did just to have that quote at the end. Oh, no way. We're nowhere close either. I should have taken that vehicle. I'll be on my way though. Might make it. No, why does he disconnect? What the flip? Oh, no fucking way, and I got knocked as I saw the guy. Oh, and my teammate's running off, dude. This sucks. What the fuck's this guy going? I don't even want to waste my time now. I was wondering where this guy was at, but he totally... I knew I should have gone at an angle. That's so lame. This stupid ass teammate. It's one of the fucking pedophile garbage fucks. Saw the pedophiles run around in my network, raping fucking stuff, raping, causing so much disgusting shit to happen that it's just like, surprised the pedophiles haven't even put out. But I guess it's a bunch of pedophiles controlling the system, so that's how it happens. Oh man, this other guy's. Oh, no way. This guy's way too far away. That sucks, as I noticed that he's. Sorry, I just noticed you were on your way. He's on top of the hill, but never mind. You're not even gonna make it. He reconnected so late. He's in the sniper box, but GG. Oh man, I've gained 2 points. That's why they disconnected. Ran their pedophile fucking network shit again. They claim to have tried to be like on my side. Oh, I forgot to do this. I wanted to do this. This is a new system that they added. I can search for rookies and take them into matches with me. But let's see what happens. Supposedly it's like a minute plus. Super clutch. I can close that while it's searching, which is what's really cool. It shows it on the left by the friends tab. Oh, that's so epic. Don't even have to stress out. Shockingly, I gained 2 points. Your current tier in this season is Crown 5. Brothers in Arms will recommend veterans according to your tier. That was cool. Too bad it's not like an overall search feature. Would be more epic. The ranking and rating stars are used to determine the single match training rewards. Today's special training. Oh man, this is gonna get annoying. Today's special training rewards claim 0 of 10, so you can only do 10 per day. It's not like I find any anyways. Whoops, I almost dropped my device. I almost broke the screen. Oh, savage. Only matches with a rookie rating of greater than 3 stars were counted. It's kind of clutch. This thing would have been so much more epic earlier in the season when I was in like Crown. Like when I was still struggling to make it out of Crown. This would have forced me to make it out of Crown. Would have made it to Conqueror easily. Actually, there's not enough people, but if I would have gotten like the generated crowd that if I would have generated the crowd I wanted. Become a rookie.